What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands and Soul Keep content today. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. Okay, guys, so there's no major update with Soul Keep. I don't have any news for you, but I do want to speak to Soul Keep in the context of what I think is going to be relevant as we go on over the next couple of months and see more game launches. And what I'm specifically referring to is, if you didn't see the video yesterday, I posted about Pancake Protectors, which is a game from PancakeSwap, which is a decentralized exchange, a DEX for the BNB chain. I had no idea they were even working on a game. Then they dropped Pancake Protectors, which is a tower defense style game. I did a video kind of covering some of the gameplay yesterday. It's really refined, it's polished, it's fun. There's a lot of really cool elements. You can actively change battles within, so it's not an auto battler. You can do things within the game itself. And I don't fully understand the tokenomic structure yet, but the important thing is there are there are some solid games being developed, and some solid games being developed that we don't even know about, right? Like, again, I'm maybe it had been announced earlier, but I hadn't been following it, and all of a sudden it comes out, people are talking about it, and I go check it out, and it's actually quite fun. I've played it way more than just that video that I recorded. I've jumped into it a couple of times and shown some people, and it's actually a really fun game. Which brings me back to Soulkeep. So there is significant competition out there. And this is something that I know that the team is aware of, and they're going to have to navigate, right? Splinterlands isn't the only game developer out there. There's a lot of other games, a lot of other studios and projects that are building games and different types of games. So to see something that is almost maybe even directly competitive with something like Soulkeep is a good is good in the sense that we can get a proxy of what is out there, but it's also scary because, like I said, the game is really refined. Obviously, we've played the auto battler version, which is Soulkeep. We've played the beta version so far, and I am and remain very excited for what Soulkeep can bring. But what I think will be the difference here, and a reason why I remain bullish on Soulkeep, because it sounds like I'm just giving praise to Pancake Protectors. I need to better understand the tokenomics. I need to better understand the rewards. And from what I do understand when it comes to the rewards, it is just being paid out on a seasonal basis. So you have to play. If you get up on the leaderboards, you get some pancake drop, or I think you get some pancake dropped into your wallet or something like that. But either way, it's not going to be every single game. Now, that being said, it has its benefits, right? It has its benefits. The gameplay, I think, is phenomenal. It's very refined, very polished. You can actually do stuff actively in game versus what we know with Soulkeep. But where I think Soulkeep is going to benefit the biggest amount will be in the fact that it shares in the game economy with Splinterlands. It's going to be using a lot of the same assets that we already use with Splinterlands, which again is built on a very robust game economy. Now, obviously, DEC is not quite at peg yet. SPS, which is going to be the reward token for Soulkeep, is at an all-time low at 2 cents. So ultimately, the game economy isn't in the best place, but Soulkeep doesn't need to be super duper successful in order for it to save the game economy. There's a lot of different levers that can be pulled all across. And as you can see, Splinterlands, the trading card game, is about to share that with Splinterlands, the land game, right? 1.5, when that is out, that is going to require a lot of cards, a lot of resources. So we're going to see a shared economy here that Soulkeep gets to be a part of, at least from the get-go. Because, and I say that because we don't know what other kind of games PancakeSwap is building. We don't know what other kind of games, Gala, Illuvium, that they might be building in addition or in parallel with whatever their main game is. So this is not to say that the Splinterlands economy is perfect, but what I like about Soulkeep is the fact that, and again, the game is not out yet, right? So I'm talking kind of like in hypothetical here. What I really like about what the plans are for Soulkeep is the ability to earn on every single game, to have some kind of investment right into it to get people to buy in, even though Pancake Protectors is free to play, which is kind of awesome, right? So we're going to see what that looks like. And if the free to play option starts to really take off, well, that might be something that Soulkeep would need to consider, right? Should there, and maybe even Splinterlands, like people have been talking for like a sandbox Splinterlands mode. So ultimately, I think one of the main benefits and main I don't know what else to call it, but the thing that the factors of differentiation, right, or differentiating factors for Soulkeep will be the simple fact that it shares an economy with an already popular game that already has a very engaged player base, right? Obviously, you can say what you want about the player base right now. It's not as big as it was before, but it's still relatively large compared to a lot of other Web3 games out there. And I think that it sharing that, it having a good, hopefully, tokenomic structure with DEC and SPS, and it paying out a reward token that is not new, not being printed infinitely. This is not a shot at like Go or anything, but just like it's basically being plugged into an ecosystem that is already, in my opinion, maybe not thriving, but is still very robust. So that's what makes me excited about Soulkeep. But I think it is really important for us to be taking a look at a lot of these other games for many of us who are like deeply invested, right? Because I have a lot of Soulkeep packs, or Nightmare packs. So I want to make sure that this game is going to be successful. And I think looking at what the competition has to offer is going to be important and vital to make sure that we as a community do have some say in maybe what Soulkeep does in the future, or the rewards that Soulkeep could give because of the DAO. And at the end of the day, I want to make sure that we're staying on top of that so that we can help the team keep Soulkeep, yeah, pun intended, keep Soulkeep ahead of its peers, or at least in lockstep with its peers. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. Just kind of cover where my thoughts on Soulkeep are after checking out Pancake Protector. Again, if people know of any other tower defense games out there, let me know. I'm actually going to try and do a little bit more active research, and I want to get more into other games outside of Hive. Not because I hate Splinterlands, but because I just think that there's a lot of out there, and it's good for us to know, and maybe even good for us to check out and explore here on the channel. Right? This is a gaming channel. It's not necessarily a Splinterlands channel, although it is the game that I spend the most time thinking about and spending brain power on. But that is all I have for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't checked out the game, just go check it out. It's free to play. I don't think that there's any reason for you not to. There's a really awesome tutorial. I'm talking about Pancake Protector. There's a really awesome tutorial that'll walk you through everything you need to know, and then you just get right in and start climbing the leaderboards. But that is all I have. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.